Guys, welcome back to another video. I'm standing here at the Wollongabra Inn. I hope I've said that correctly. We're down around the Bombala sort of area. I'm just going to go exploring. It's Boxing Day currently, so we're doing the usual, try and avoid crowds and go to lesser known areas. We actually came down this way last year and scouted a few little spots, so yeah, stick around. We're going to go and have a look at them and hopefully have a few sweet little camps, and if it warms up a bit, a swim and waterfalls and all that. Stick around. Oh look, there's yabbies in there. So we're cruising along on our way to Cathcart, and yeah, come across this Black Lake Reserve. What a brilliant little spot. Had no idea this was here. But boat ramp behind me, toilet over there. The road keeps going further along the lake, so I can only assume there's campgrounds along there. There's campfires here as well, so people do camp here obviously, but yeah, here we are, Boxing Day, and it is deserted. What a ripper. That's why I love this area so much. There's just so many little spots like this with just no one around.
They say your head is in the clouds, and when you come back to earth, the men in the white coats, they will all be waiting for you.
It's so fluffy. I can't believe how wet it is. Gates in there, though. So the Wollongabra Inn was built in 1860. It was a prefab building shipped over from the USA, one of only two of its kind, and I believe this is the last one still standing. So what are we now, 2023? So 163-year-old timber building in the middle of the bush. It's doing all right. It's only inhabitants are wombats these days, but back in its original days it was an inn. This was the main road through here, and yeah, travellers would stop in and check it out. And then in, I think, 1871 it was bought by a family who lived here for the next 115 years, and now it's been restored. There's very little information on the location of this place, and I'm going to keep it that way. I'm not going to tell you where it is, because I think number one, it's more rewarding if you find it for yourself, and number two, it was really badly vandalised in 2005, so I don't want the dickhead patrol getting a hold of it. But yeah, very cool. It's been restored very well, and it yeah, looks great. There we go. Yeah, it's got signage and stuff telling you all about it. Fireplace. The old pantry, is it? Not much in there. Pretty bare. Oh, it's got a twin fireplace, both sides, one chimney. The original thatch roof up there. It's been covered over by tin to protect it, but yeah, how good. He's a big boy. Get off the road, mate. There's a Land Cruiser coming. It's just a little fella. Well, it's not little, but he ain't massive, that's for sure. This little spot here is called Bombala Falls. It's in a state forest, a pine plantation area. You can see behind me there they've logged and recently replanted. But there's a big open area here. There's actually a picnic table over that way, but that's about it as far as facilities. There is a beautiful little creek down there that obviously flows over the falls there. So it doesn't look too pretty from the camp, but walk 30 meters away and it's a really nice little spot. So I think it's about 3:30 in the afternoon, and this will probably do us today. It's been a big day. We left home at 4 o'clock this morning. So yeah, we'll set up camp here and chill out for the evening, have a couple of beers. I think we're going to cook up some steaks tonight and love life. I did have some drone footage of Bombala Falls. You can stand right on top of the falls. It's a really, really cool spot, and it's very, very close to this parking area. Unfortunately, I lost that footage. I don't know how, but it's gone. So you're just going to have to trust me. There's a cool waterfall here, and you can stand right on top of it. Two on top.
Broccolini.
Close this, otherwise my table system doesn't work. Thought I grabbed two sort of sirloins. Turns out I've grabbed one massive big cattleman. So, actually I'm going to change that. I'm going to get that off. And I'm going to throw a little camp oven on. There's actually a solid fuel fire ban in these state forests down here at the moment. So can't have a campfire, but can put the camp oven on the gas. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Sure. Turn the gas off on that. Nice big chunk of cattleman's cut. There you go. So I'm going to try a spoon. Why would you go out when this keeps coming up night after night?
It doesn't fit in there to the tip.
Maybe you're right. I think I might have given myself a big chunk because I want my steak at the moment. Eddie, bed.
Eddie's like, this means I have a chance.
Eddie, over here, on your bed. Good boy, lie down. So this fun feature on the side here is called my triangle. It's just got a bit of sail track that it slides into, and all it does is give us a bit of extra wet weather protection. It keeps that whole side of the tent dry in the event of storms, which is what we've got buzzing around us at the moment, and allows us to also keep that window open underneath it so we actually get a bit of airflow and don't get horrible condensation through there. So dinner's all done. As you can probably see and hear, it is raining pretty steadily. It's not cold or anything, it's just wet, but we can handle that. So we're having a glass of Shiraz like fancy people, and then probably going to finish that and then head off to bed because there's not much else to do with the solid fuel fire ban. We can't have a fire, so early to bed, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Well, we had quite a few thunderstorms come through last night. We managed to stay high and dry up there, but it's always a little bit disconcerting when you're in a metal box bolted to the top of a car in a thunderstorm, in a lightning storm. But anyway, we survived. Here we are. The river down there where the waterfalls are is way up. I'll give you a look now, but yeah, there's been a significant amount of water come through, so some of the spots I had sort of planned out for tonight involve right on river edge or river bank sort of, or river bed even sort of camping, which ain't gonna happen because if we get another lot of rain like that, we'll end up underwater. So I think yeah, we'll reassess our plans and yeah, see what happens today. Follow our nose. Yeah, so there you go. That river that we sort of wandered across yesterday and walked down to the edge of the waterfall there. It's only 50 metres down to the edge of the waterfall, but it'll be a lot more difficult now because we were hopping across dry rocks and they're gone, all underwater. So yeah, she's up. We did have a fair bit of rain come through, so that's the result. It's going to be wet out there on the tracks, but we might try and avoid anything too wild and yeah, see where we go. See just through there, little echidna just looking at me, wondering what are you doing, mate?
Don't try to be clever, don't stop now, just finish it, whatever it takes. I'm gonna try to grow a seed. I'm gonna.
This is Genoa Falls. We've been here before, and this spot down here is normally a beautiful little swimming hole. And that waterfall is just a nice, easy, steady waterfall. Absolutely stunning spot to swim. But today, obviously with the rain we've had, it is just roaring. And you can't even get to the swimming hole. All these rocks here behind me, and normally you walk out on and there's like a sandy beach in the swimming hole. Not today. Yeah, won't be swimming here. It's a bit too dangerous today, I think. Still a mad spot to come for a look, but yeah, wow. I've never seen it with that much flow.
Finger picking makes everything sound great. Everything I say sounds deep and sincere. Pull my finger and I fart. Watch it linger in your heart. See, I'm making lovely art, but it also kinda stinks. Who doesn't?
The last time we came down this way, we followed this track called Bass Road, and it takes you to a spot down the Wallagarore River. I hope I've said that right. And it just a nice rocky level area with beautiful swimming holes all around you. And we thought, well, let's come down for a look. Everything's so wet, it's likely to be flooded at the moment. But let's go for a look anyway. Sorry, as we navigate this bloody fallen tree. Oh, I've lost my thong. Lost my thong. Anyway, back to me. We thought we'll come down for a look and just see how high the river was. Maybe there's a flat spot somewhere to camp, but we've just got down the river and she is flooded. Have a go at this. So last time, where these trees are here, that was all just rock platform all out here, all the way out to those trees, and then the river was on the far side of those trees, just a channel through there, and then over there was a beautiful waterfall into a beautiful I guess swimming hole. But yeah, totally flooded now. So I guess back to the drawing board. We'll turn around and go and hunt for somewhere else. We've got a few other spots around here that we know about, so we'll go. Okay. You're just a pup, flattening your neck out, trying to look big and scary. Hey? I'm probably, oh jeez, maybe 18 inches from his face right now, and he's just sitting there sniffing the air, trying to decide if I'm a threat or not. Hope you can see just behind me there a little red belly just on the side of the road. He's just obviously catching the sun. I love red bellies, they're so placid. He's yeah, flattening his neck out, trying to just, you know, look big and scary, but other than that, he's just sitting there looking at me happy as. How good. Leave you to it, mate. We found this camp here about a year ago. It's not far from the main Newton's Crossing camp on Inlay Creek out here. It's nothing special to look at, it's just a little clearing. Someone, oh, I don't know how long ago, but they've tried to line a hole here with tarps and rocks and put it next to a fire. Obviously tried to make their own homemade spa. Whatever, I don't know if it worked or not, but it's only about a 40-50 metre walk through the scrub down here down to the river, and it was quite a nice swimming hole down there, but as with everywhere at the moment, I fully expect it to be flooded. Let's go for a look anyway. So you can see at my feet here this beautiful sandy beach that normally extends out there into the edge of the creek, but yeah, you wouldn't be in this today. It is proper flooded. We've got a flexible solar panel glued onto the roof of the rooftop tent, and we've got the oven going, so just to keep the battery happy, I'm sort of aiming it so that when we pop the tent up, the sun's going to set over that way and we'll still get some solar, and it will give the tent a chance to dry out properly after last night's rain. I'll do the same with the awning. Cutting up a bit of veggies to throw in the oven with the we've got some lamb roast that we threw in I don't know, a couple of hours ago, so I'll throw these in. They should take probably 2 hours ish, and then yeah, dinner. Not going to be much chewing involved there. Well, that's dinner done. Lamb roast, probably 6-ish hours in the travel buddy. I throw the veggies in about 2 hours and the broccolini for about half an hour. And yeah, gotta say thank you to the Broccolini King, Shad Donahue. If for some reason you're watching my channel and have been living under a weird rock and don't know about his, I'll put a link to his down the bottom so you can check out the exploits of the Broccolini King. But we're gonna sit around and have a beer now. There's not much, not gonna be much to see. There's no fires, obviously we're still in that solid fuel fire ban, so you don't need to see us sitting around having a beer, so we will see you in the morning. Good morning. I didn't get any rain last night, which is great news, so hopefully the tracks start to dry out a bit and also those rivers start to drop. We might even get in a bit of a swim today if the rivers have dropped far enough. We're gonna head towards Eden, and then from there start heading sort of northwest a little bit. I've got a few little sneaky spots there I want to suss out, so yeah, we'll get brekkie on, which I say will be leftover lamb roast from last night, and then yeah, we'll head on into Eden and get going. we are just cruising through the bush, literally 10 minutes out of Eden, and on the search for a secret little waterfall that I haven't been to before, and I'm not even sure if it exists, but I've just been going over air photos and topos, having a look, and I think there's a little access track down to a waterfall there. It's not marked on any maps, so I'm not going to tell you where it is, but yeah, literally into the tracks, 10 minutes out of Eden, and just start exploring. So as you can probably tell, the tracks are pretty overgrown, they don't get driven much, which hence the secret. But yeah, anyway, we'll go see what we see. Here we are, secret waterfall spot. Just had a local fella coming on a bike, and his first words were, "How the bloody hell did you find this place? This is only for locals." So as I said, I'm not going to tell you where it is, but it is an absolutely ripping spot, and you're not far out of Eden. Have a look, just down here. It's very tight track coming in. There's you can expect to probably wear a few bush pinstripes, but little walking track from camp that obviously I'm on now, not just running around for my health, and brings you down to this. How bloody good. Obviously the main falls, you're not swimming there today. Normally there's a bunch of nice little pools and that to swim in. You're not doing that today, that's a death wish. So there is a side creek that runs up off the creek there with a few little pools, so might be just enough to have a sit in, have a cool down. It's not hot, but it's quite humid again, so a cool down will be welcome. So I think we'll go get the swimmers on and have a dip. As I said we would, we stopped in at Eden on the way here to this magic little secret waterfall spot. Anyway, we went via the co-op and picked up some fresh prawns and oysters and that sort of thing, so we're going to have prawn rolls for dinner. And we also, the co-op there had a range of different sauces, so I'm going to crack out their chili sauce. Don't know what it's about, but we'll go. Hopefully it's good. This is the local chili sauce. from the fish co-op in Eden. Red might give it a go. Got some leftover chips from lunch today. Might chuck them on as well. Corn and chip sandwich.
You want me to have a mug of Chardonnay again?
I'd love a mug of Chardonnay.
In Australia, we test 6 wickets. There's 6 for 187. Shortly after
This is out of well.
the hat-trick. The remove Travis Head for the gold medal.
Check this. Ew. Woohoo. Ew. The other one. Ew. Oh, that one hurt. Oh, get after the paddle. I just spotted a sort of green thing in the water and ran down to look at it, and sure enough we found these guys, 2 kayakers whitewater rafting. Dean is one of the fellas. I'll put a link to he's got his own YouTube channel. I'll put a link to that and his Instagram down below. Got some good stuff on there. He also has some pretty nice photography on there if you want to go for a look at his Insta.
How's that for a bit of light entertainment for the afternoon? How good? 2 kayakers coming through, riding the wild rapids. Well done, boys.
Morning. We are back. We had, I guess, the obligatory thunderstorm come through last night. Seems to happen every night now. Didn't drop a whole lot of rain, but the usual thunder and lightning carry on. But we survived. We're here again. This will be our last day. We're going to head up the coast for a family do. So basically going to drive out this little 4-wheel drive track from camp here, and then it's dirt roads essentially out to the highway. But be rude to not come down and have one more look at the river before we head off, because it's pretty epic at the moment. Well, that's the end of this one, guys. We've just about hit the tar. We're just airing up now. I'm gonna head up the highway north. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe and all that other crap. And see you on the next one.